This is Christine with Coco Daisy, and today I'm going to share with you my June setup using our Serengeti collection, which features this beautiful artwork from Arlie that she did of beautiful safari animals and foliage, lots of wonderful patterns. We did a safari theme a number of years ago, and it was very popular. It's one that people have asked for us to do again. So we brought it back, and we had Arlie do some more artwork. We brought back a couple of things, the giraffe and the flamingos, and then she added some other artwork. And then Jamie and Leah combined it all into a lot of beautiful elements for us. So I'm pretty excited with how it turned out. It's a really fun collection, I think, for summer, because the colors make you think of warm, really hot, sunny days. And I love animal prints, so I was thrilled to have the opportunity to have a bunch of animal prints in my planner. So, and speaking of planners, I'm using a Vanderspek. This is a lovely brown croc embossed pattern planner. And Vanderspek is a wonderful planner you can get, and they're custom, so you can pick the outside, you can pick the inside, the stitching color, and also the layout of your pockets. So that's the planner I'm using this month. I thought that the croc and the brown went so perfect with the theme that we have going on here. And just to show you a little bit about the pockets, as usual, I made a couple of tags. I used some of some of the images that I cut out of the printables, some of the die cuts, a few just ribbons. This was a leaf that I have. This is from Katie Jo Collections, I believe. And then our cute little giraffe. He was in the planner add-on. So, and then just a couple stickers I have stuck in there. And then I'm just going to start paging through, and you're going to see me use in the memory keeping kits. We had the enamel dots, and I used them all over the place. So you're going to see them on a lot of things. In the main planner kit, we had this set of bows. There was a bow clip like this, and then there was the charm one, and I have this extra one I wanted so you could kind of see that, and it has the cute little giraffe on there, and then there's a few little beads, and that is like a little charm you could clip if you have a like a TN cover that has the elastic that goes around it. You could hang that from it, or I just added a little extender to mine, and I have mine hanging right from my planner. So that turned out really cute. And then we have this fun, and it's kind of a bronze foiled cheetah pattern overlay, and that was in the classified planner. And then I have, I want to show you a little trick. So this little giraffe head, I have him everywhere because I think he's so cute. What I did is I cut him out of one of the sheets from the notepad. So again, you can use this as art. You can make your die cuts out of leftover pages. You don't have to just use straight die cuts. You can kind of make your own by cutting them out of some of the pages if you don't use them all. So I cut him out of the notebook page, or the notepad page. And then we had these little guys, and they were actually designed, so this one came in the classified planner kit, and then this was a free gift that we included for our subscribers. And once in a while we like to do that just as a way of saying thank you. But the one thing I wanted to mention is that they actually are designed to go together. So you can lay them out together, or as I did here, they're back to back. So Arlie drew those up for us as well, and I think they turned out really cute. And one of the things that I wanted to kind of mention about note cards. So every month when we ship out the main set of planner kits, we include a note card, and I actually don't have one. We ran out, but we also include a copy in the free printable. So you'll see the note card that we include in it, and it just has a little note on the back for me talking a little bit about what's in the kit, and kind of my thoughts behind it. And then we'll have a little artwork on the front telling you the name of the collection. And so that is shipped out each month with the collection when we do our main shipping. And then what I wanted to mention is then through the rest of the month, we usually run out of those through the rest of the month if there's just other orders from the store. We have a just kind of an everyday generic packing card. And we redid this with our new logo. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute because there's something special about this and I wanted to point it out. We also included with our July shipment that you're going to be getting in the mail, this fun little referral card because we have a refer a friend program. And it talks about that if you get someone else to subscribe, if you refer us to a friend, you'll both get $10 to spend in the store on a later purchase. And then on the other side is something that you can keep and use as well. So that's just kind of a fun little card that we stuck in with our July shipments. But this little generic card that we put in with orders throughout the month has, if you look very, very closely, there's teeny tiny little hearts on here. And there's 7 different hearts. And I'm going to read you the card because I just wanted to point something out. It says, created and curated with love. Thank you for selecting us. When you support Cocoa Daisy, you are supporting the work of several independent female artists and small business owners. We all sincerely thank you. And I want to kind of point that out because especially given what we've all just gone through as a small business, it's even more important and special to me to basically still be here, to still have all of your support. But I wanted to mention that not only are you supporting me and the people that I employ, you're also supporting 7 other women-owned small businesses that work with Cocoa Daisy. And the ripple effect of that, I just want you to understand how big that is and how amazing that is. That when you support Cocoa Daisy, you're also supporting these other women-owned businesses. And I want you to feel good about that because that's really special and really amazing. And then that's why we made this little card. So I just wanted to let you all know that and let you all know that all of us, all of these women, thank you for your support. Not just me, we all do. So yeah, it's been a couple months and we're just all very, very thankful. So I'm going to move on to the stripe pages here. And these I use real simply. I just use them as a brain dump. On Sunday night, I sit down and I kind of plan out my week and what I'm thinking of and the main things that I want to do. We had someone on our Cocoa Daisy fan page on Facebook ask what people use these for, and it was a wonderful thread. I encourage you, if you're not sure what to use these pages for, to join our group and to look up that thread because so many people had some beautiful and creative ideas for these pages. Some very just elaborate things you can do, some simple things you can do. So it's a great resource. We have such a great community there and so many people willing to share their ideas. I encourage you to go to the Cocoa Daisy fan page and look up that thread for even more ideas. But I use mine pretty simply, just kind of as a brain dump on the one side. On the back side, I do menu planning. I'll write out my menu and then I'll use one of the notepad sheets for my grocery list. And I didn't add a whole lot to them. I just did a little bit of stamping. This was the stamp set from the Pocket Memory Keeping Kit. And it had a bunch of fun little sayings on there. And I just stamped those kind of throughout the pages. I thought that turned out cute. A couple little stickers. And I may decorate them more as I use them. I don't like to add a lot of decoration when I initially set up my planner. I like to, through the month, be able to add things and come up with more ideas because as I'm doing other things like my memory keeping, I'll come up with ideas on how to use the product, and then sometimes I'll incorporate that into my planner. So then here is the overlay, and I believe this was in the classified planner kit as well. And then the week on 2 pages. This I use for memory keeping, actually for the notes for my memory keeping. So I'll keep track of kind of what we did on that day. I'll write down a few notes, maybe an idea for pictures that I took that I want to put in my Simple Dory or in my Happy Planner. So that's what I'll use those pages for. So again, I don't add a whole lot of decoration to begin with, just have a few stickers in here. And sometimes if I come up with a layout idea, I'll sketch that out on these pages. These are great pages to use for layout ideas that I want to use, or just creative ideas or ways to use product that that will go with those layouts that I want to do for my Happy Planner or my Simple Dory. So again, just a few more stickers. Those. Few little rub-ons. I did a couple rub-ons as well. And speaking of the rub-ons, this was, here's another rub-on, and from the printable sheet. The printable sheet had a lot of great things you could cut out from it as far as some of the animal artwork and some of the foliage. But I was going to say, speaking of the rub-ons, if you're a little unsure how to use rub-ons, if you check out my on the Cocoa Daisy fan page and on my Instagram feed, I show a little tiny quick little tutorial on how to do the rub-ons, so you can catch that there. I haven't decided what I want to put on this page. Last month I used it for gardening. I'm not sure what I want to put on this page. I might use it, well, no, our beach trip got canceled. So I was going to say I could use it for a packing list, but that's not going to happen this month because that all got canceled. So I'm just not sure what I want to put on that page. And then the calendar page, I added a few rub-ons here and there. I added some more of the little glitter dots and just a couple of the little die cuts on there. So again, not a whole lot on there. I kind of, the artwork is so beautiful and so bold, I didn't want to like overshadow it or layer it too much. I added this little guy, so cute. I love that ostrich. And then when you get the pages, so you usually will start on a page like this when you get your daily pages. I like to cover mine up and kind of make a cover page, which is what I did here with a couple of the giraffe heads, one of the note cards from the pocket kit, and again, some more of those glitter dots. But you're meant to use this as a 2-page spread. So you have your list area, you have your meals, your 15-minute pickup, and then you have this open area for whatever you want to use that for. A lot of people will use it for journaling or a gratitude area. You can make a gratitude list there. I use it for just jotting down random whatever I need to if I'm doing math, if I'm figuring stuff for kits, or if I need to write down phone numbers, I'll throw that in over there. And then I just use this for my daily to-dos. And then I want to show you so I took one of the 4x6 cards and I turned that into a little tag. I haven't added my little string yet, but I like to be able to hold a few of my sticky notes just to have them without having a whole lot of bulk, but they're nice and handy here. Added a couple rub-ons and just cut it into a tag shape. And I also added a couple of note cards here, a couple more little rub-ons. I like having the month kind of handy right there, and I just thought that was such a pretty card. One of the printables with kind of a monthly to-do list. One of the other 4x6 note cards. And again, I added some more of those glitter dots. I made a pocket out of this beautiful, I think it's the cheetah print. I don't think it's leopard, I think it's cheetah if I remember right. And I absolutely adore this pattern. And then I cut the ostrich head out of one of the note cards. And I just thought he looked so cute layered on there. A little bit of stamping. And I want to do something here, but I haven't decided yet what I want to layer here. So I just need to go through the printable and the die cuts and just kind of play around. I want to add something on there. And then my bookmark is made out of some pattern paper, a note card, again, another one of those cute little giraffe heads. And then this is made from one of the dashboards. And one of the things that I did, and I don't want the machine to try and focus, so I'm not going to raise it too high, but I don't know if you can see that, but I added just a little bit of embroidery stitching to those kind of it's not really a palm frond, but some of that fern or leaves or whatever you want to call those. I added just a little bit of stitching to those just to give it a little bit of texture, and I thought that turned out really pretty. And then a little bit of stamping. That was from the planner stamp. And then this little clip with the beads on it, this was part of the classified planner kit. And then again, here's another printable. I added a rub-on, and then I just ran it through the printer again, and it has my to-do list. And just backed it with some patterned paper. And then again, another one of those printable sheets, and it's just another sheet for me to do just like for notes of some sort. Now I'm not going to page through and show you the dashboards because I have all of my personal stuff in there, and I didn't want to completely dismantle my planner. But what I will show you is a couple of things, because we ran out of, or we sold out of dashboards, and we sold out of our Simple Dories and our Traveler's Notebook. But what had happened because of COVID and a lot of our normal manufacturers being shut down, we had to find sources for other sources for our product. And one of those was for the dories and the dashboards. Well, there's always a learning curve with our product when you have someone else do it. And one of the things that happened was they printed the dashboards on the cardstock, on the wrong cardstock. They printed them on, it's thinner and it's a little glossy. So we had to have those redone. And then they also, instead of printing this as a page, as you can see here, they printed that on the outside. Now, when I first saw that, I went, well, that's cool. I mean, people won't mind that. That's neat. That's fine. But then I opened it up and I realized that they also used glossy paper on the inside, which is just an absolute no-go. So they redid both of these for us, and we were left with these. Now, I hate to throw this stuff out. I just think that that's just not right, which I would never do. And we can donate some of it, but I thought, you know what, let's just make up a little bit of the cost that we had to pay for shipping and everything and design work, and just sell them really, really, really cheap. So we've got these listed each in the store. I think it's $1.95. I think that I have to double check, but it's really cheap. So you get the whole dory booklet or the entire set of dashboards. So it's a great way to get them. Just understand that this is a little thinner and glossy, and that this has the interior pages that are glossy. But I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm actually going to use this as my cover for mine. So I'm going to just take it apart and use the cover, and maybe use some of the pattern sheets. I could totally just use this as pattern paper. So it's a great deal, and it's a great way to try a couple of our products. So, and again, if you missed out, then you can get those. But I was just going to quick flip through the dashboards because they did turn out. I love that one, really pretty. And there's that one. So really fun. And I must have used, oh, I did. So this one is not in my stack because I used it on here. So that's where I used the larger one, but normally you'd get you get 6 of each. So that is the dashboards. And again, I showed you the Simple Dory, and I wanted to actually quick show you the 2 of the layouts that I did that were on the instruction sheet for the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. So we had the paper, a couple of the rub-ons, and I just loved how that paper mimicked the pattern that was in the rope bridge there. But I wanted to show you this because I wanted to show you the stamp set that was in the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit, because I wanted to explain something real quick if I could. It comes with 3 patterns, 3 animal prints, and if you use the one alone, you get kind of this subtle kind of almost giraffe pattern. But in the kit, we included this pretty gold ink. And the reason I did that lighter ink is because these 2 stamps, if you stamp them together, if you stamp this one in the lighter color and then this one in a darker color, you actually end up with the cheetah print. So it's really, really fun. And that's why I included the lighter gold, because you would stamp that on this one. And then this one, if you have a dark brown or a black, you would stamp over top of it. You kind of have to line them up and you get a great cheetah print. So you actually get 4 animal prints out of this stamp set. So I wanted to mention that just in case you were unaware. We had posted that on reveal night, but I wanted to just mention that. And then the pen and pencil this month. So we went with black and white, super fun. And the actual white on here is a little iridescent. And this is the pen for this month. And then the mechanical pencil is the zebra stripe. How fun is that? So we had those for this month. The washi tape. And then I also wanted to mention, oh yes. So one of the things that was in the classified memory keeping kit was this fun glitter drops. And I did a little sample of that, and it makes a great raised effect. And you can make little dots just like the glitter dots that we use, or you can do scribbles, you can do outlines. So I'm looking forward to playing with that a little bit. I wanted to mention that. And then lastly, if you get the Daisy Weeks sticker kit, you get 6 sheets. And these are made to fit either our Daisy Dory, or they fit the Hobonichi Weeks really well. That's kind of what they're made to go with. So normally you get the 6 sheets. Eve from Evelicious, the one who does these stickers for us, and she does an amazing job, was an absolute dear, and she included these 2 new calendar. These will work on your calendar page in your Hobonichi. She included these as a gift for free because just that's her way of saying thank you for supporting her through us. And so she has these 2 were gifted to everyone with their Daisy Week sticker, their normal subscription, or if you purchase these separately. And she also did that for July. But now, beginning in August, if you subscribe or purchase the Daisy Weeks, these are no longer included. However, we do have a new subscription for these. So if the last couple of months you've really enjoyed getting these and you'd like to continue to get these 2 sheets, they are offered separately in a subscription, or if we have any left, we'll put them up for individual sales as well. So we've got social media posts, we've got them on the website. I'll try and put a link below as well on this video so that you can find that new subscription to just these 2 sheets. So normally you get these 6. If you want to continue to get these 2, you'll have to subscribe to this separately. I want to try and make that clear because it may be a little confusing to people. So, but that is it for this month. I'm looking forward to having some time this month now to really dig in and play and work on my Simple Dory some more this month. I'm excited because, like I said, I love all of these patterns. It's going to be a fun month. If you have any questions, or if there's anything that you would like to have me hit upon next month, or show examples of, I'm always anxious to try and show you new things. I have my system and I tend to just kind of always do the same thing each month because it's what works for me. But if there's something specific you want to see, I would absolutely love to share it with you and come up with some ideas. So again, thank you all so much, and I will see you next month.